Buenos dias. It's day 12, and this climb sucks. This has been a rough reintroduction to the trail. Heavy packs, steep ups, and a crazy puppy who had a day off and now has a lot of energy again. She's currently got her nose on something out there, but yeah, we got a ton of water. Well, not a ton of water, we got a ton of food in my pack at least, and we got a decent amount of water, and we're chugging up this tough climb. Oh man, the views are supposed to be good at the top, so I guess if you want to get the views, you gotta earn them. So right now we're earning them. Well, we're not all the way to the top yet, but this climb has been brutal, and this girl thinks it's easy, and she's like, let's go, let's go. But we still got quite a bit left to go. We see some switchbacks up here. It looks like this is our pass we're going to be going, but I do think we're getting up on one of these peaks, maybe even. I'm not totally sure. See, she's whining about wanting to go. We stop for you when you get hot. You have to stop for us when we get tired. Made it to the top. Views are pretty good. That was a rough climb though, and it's gonna be a rough climb back down after. We're taking our time up here. If we gave Frida her meal, so we're resting a while to let it settle before we start hiking again. But this is a beautiful spot in the world. Some marmot sitting up there on the rock. Frida's first introduction to a marmot. I think that she thinks that would make a tasty snack. She's pulling pretty hard. Marmot gets to call this view its home. Not bad, huh? What's up with this thing? Well, we finally made it down. That segment was a grind. The view at the top was pretty great, but the hiking up and down was interesting. Steep ups and steep downs are by far the toughest. I would say steep down is my least favorite, followed by steep up, blah blah blah. And that was basically what it was. It was a steep up and then a steep down. But we're almost to Copper Mountain Resort. We may stop and get some dinner and let our legs recover, because that was a grind. This was not the funnest day of hiking, I would say. The views were pretty nice. Yeah, anyway. It'd be good to get off our feet here for a bit. But we're about to end segment 7. So 7 segments are down, 21 to go. So we'll be a quarter of the way through the segments. We're not a quarter of the way through the mileage though. Anyway, okay. That's all for now.
It's hard, really.
Going across Copper Mountain where I grew up skiing when I was a little kid. Belly Button Bakery. Never knew the ski runs looked so rough. They're pretty wild. Doesn't look like it would make too good at skiing. But it does, I guess, when you get enough snow. Okay, we're at camp. That was a tough day. We pretty much started off going straight up. We made it to our highest elevation yet so far by about 500 feet. Almost 12,500 feet today. And then it was a sharp downhill back to below where we started, around 9,800 feet, somewhere around there. So it'll be on the elevation profile at the end of this video. That was a grind. It's the Frida makes walking with Frida on a leash makes the steep stuff tougher, and it was a total grind. And we took a lot of time on the summit. We took a lot of time at Copper Mountain Resort. Once we got there, we ate barbecue, the restaurant that's closest to the trail. It was pretty good, really, though. We got brisket for Petty and myself, and we got a half-pound order of pulled pork for Frida, which she devoured, so we all ate well at dinner tonight. The trail after Copper Mountain was really nice. I felt like we were moving really well, but, you know, we were running out of daylight and needed to find a place to camp, and Petty found this place. It's actually, I don't know, maybe 200 yards off the trail. It was not that close to it, but she spotted it, and it's like, okay, we'll take it. So we ended up doing, what was it, 12.4 miles? Is that what we said? 12.4 miles? Something like that. Not a ton of miles, but... And honestly, the weather was great today for us. It was overcast, sprinkled a couple times, but the terrain just didn't make for a great big mileage day. We were sore once we got back down off that mountain, so we were sore once we got to the top, and we were sore once we got to the bottom. The views are great. We took a long break on top, which was nice, but yeah, our bodies were definitely feeling it. So tomorrow I think should be a better day to make up some miles, because we definitely are behind our schedule right now with 5 miles yesterday and 12.5 miles today. So we will probably want to try to have a day or two between here and Leadville where we get above that 15-mile average that we kind of budgeted for. But it looks like the weather will cooperate, so hopefully we'll be able to do it. Anyway, so I think that's it. It was fun walking across Copper Mountain. Copper Mountain's huge. I don't remember it being that big. We were walking across ski slopes on Copper Mountain for, it seems like, a couple miles, really. It was a lot bigger than I remembered it being, but it was fun to see some of the old places where we used to ski when I was a little kid. So yeah, tomorrow. So we're into segment 8. The start of Copper Mountain was the beginning of segment 8, and we'll probably finish it up tomorrow and get into segment 9 a little bit, and we'll see where we go from there. That'll do it for tonight. Day 12 in the books. Buenas noches.